Namaste. Bring yourself to kneeling or sitting cross-legged. You could have support between the back of the thighs and the calves with a cushion, or you could have a cushion to hand to use under the head as the head comes down to the earth, if you want to. Okay, I'm just going to sit with the palms together in front of the heart. Gaze soft, or maybe your eyes are closed. Gently connecting to the energy and flow of your breath. Arriving in your space. Set your intention for your practice today. Release your intention. Interlace the hands. Breathe in, draw the hands up to the heart. And then rotate the palms away, slightly up as you breathe out. Extending the arms up, reaching, and then just bring the hands, back of the hands down on top of the head. Palms facing up, relax the shoulders. Core gently recruited. Smooth breath in and out. Drawing the elbows slightly back without strain. As you breathe in, extend the arms overhead, palms face up, breathe in. Reaching, reaching. Hold. Bring the breath momentarily. And then breathe out, bring the hands, back of the hands back down to the top of the head. You'll pause, breathe in. Breathe out through the nostrils of the nose. Keep the shoulders down, away from the ears, core drawing in, breathing in, breathing out. Now breathe in, keep the arms overhead, and as you breathe out, gently lean across to the right. Pause the breath for a moment. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out, across to the opposite side. Breathe out, back to center. Breathe in. Breathe out to the right. Through the nostrils, hold. Breathe in, back to center. Breathe out to the opposite side. Breathe in, back to center, breathe out. Release the arms down. Take the right hand to hold the left hand behind, left wrist behind. Just resting, or the hands could be on the hips. This is where you could have a cushion slightly in front of you to bring the forehead down if you want to. Going to breathe in and out, we're going to lower down. The chest is coming down towards the thighs. Breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Gently lowering the forehead to the ground or to the cushion. You decide. And then breathing in and out, extending the arms slightly away, little squeeze of the shoulder blades, drawing the shoulders back if you want to. And relaxing the hands to the lower back. Sweep the arms round in front and slowly uncurl, stacking the vertebrae of the spine. And again, holding now the opposite wrist or hands on the hips. Breathing in. Lowering down, gently exhaling, forehead to the pillow or the earth. And gently extending the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Release the arms down and round, sweep them round and curl back to upright. Raise the right arm and gently walk it out to the opposite side. Nice deep breaths to the right side of the body. As an alternative, the fingertips could be on the shoulders or the hands on the hip here. And bringing the arm round somewhere behind. Take the left hand to grab the right wrist, just pulling it across over to the left. Smooth breaths in and out. And gently releasing the hands back down to the earth. Breathing in and out. Float the left arm. Relax the shoulder down away from the ear. Palm faces away. And just walk it out. Change the position of the arm if you want to. Don't slide the bottom away from the space between the heels. Keep it here if you're in Shavasana. And then breathing in and out. Take the left hand behind, grabbing the left wrist with the right hand if you want to, and pulling across to the right. So we feel this stretch coming in through pecs major, minor here, front of the deltoid, anterior deltoid muscles. Smooth breath in and out. And releasing. Okay, I'm going to slide to one side. We're going to sweep the legs round to the opposite side. And we're going to sweep the legs round again to the right. Keep the breath flowing. Hands just gently rest to the side. I'm keeping my legs close together here and the feet close together. You can take them apart if you want to. Sweep them round, and my left hand is down to the earth here, and I'm going to lift, sweeping the right arm, front of the body, breathing in, pushing up, use the core. You can take the leg slightly apart here if you want to and extend the leg out to the side, and then gently bringing the arm down and releasing the knees back together, round to the opposite side. Right hand to the earth core, drawing in, sweeping the left arm in front, squeezing the buttocks, lifting the weight of the pelvis, extending the leg to the side if you want to, and then gently lowering down. And we'll do one more each side, sweep the legs round. Just to the side, breathe in. And out, lifting, extend the leg if you want to, foot flat to the earth. Sweep round, breathe in and out. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Now we're going to sit high on the sitting bones. Bring the soles of the feet together, holding the ankles here. If you can, drawing the heels in. And just letting the knees draw down and up in a controlled movement. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Keep the breath flowing. And drawing the knees down, lifting through the sternum, sitting tall, soles of the feet lightly pressing. I'm going to keep the soles of the feet together. I'm going to release the hands gently away from the ankles as the feet slide away and I create a diamond shape through the legs. And you can just hold maybe just below the knees or maybe back of the lower thighs. You could have support here under each side with cushions to just rest the knees onto if you want to. And we're going to bring the hands wherever you're holding. They might sort of slide down the sort of backs of the calves, or they might be just below the knees. We're going to keep the elbows pointing out, and we're going to gently lower down, keep the neck in line with the spine, sliding the hands down maybe towards the shins, and the forearms rest sort of to the inner aspect of the knees, lengthening into the back, soles still lightly pressed together, belly breathing here. Belly expanding, belly softening as you breathe in and out. And maybe you can slide that bit deeper after a few seconds, after a few breaths. Keep the neck in line with the spine, shoulders back and down, belly breathing. Spine is lovely and straight, and we get a good stretch through to the lumbar multifidus here, lower back, down towards the sacrum, through and around the SI joints. I'm going to slide up. I'm going to bring my knees together. My feet are flat to the earth. Sitting high on the sitting bones. You could sit on a cushion if you want to. I'm just going to bring my hands below the knees. And we're going to do a variation of seated forward bend, Paschimottanasana. So I'm going to keep my neck in line with spine. I'm going to lean forwards, bring the chest towards the thighs, sliding the hands down, maybe holding towards the ankles or the feet, and then relaxing the head down. You could also use a cushion here as well if you want to. You need some support for yielding. We're going to hold it here for about 30 seconds. Draw the shoulders back and down. You could keep the neck in line with the spine if you want to, or chin to chest. And if you focus on belly breathing here, you'll notice this helps to strengthen, brings great diaphragmatic awareness of this large muscle for the capacity of breathing. So we help to strengthen as you breathe in the diaphragm, drawing down and expanding the belly towards the thighs. And as you breathe out, the belly softening back as the diaphragm, the dome of the diaphragm gently rising back to its original position. And we're gently going to bring the neck back in line with the spine, slide back upright. We're going to release the legs down. Again, you could have support under the knees if you want it. The feet, the knees are together, toes point up, feet gently flexed, high on the sitting bones. Again, sit on a cushion if you want to. Okay. Now we're going to do some belly breathing, but we're going to bring the hands. You could either lean slightly forwards, neck in line with spine. Maybe the hands come to the shins, or maybe they are higher, but we're leaning slightly forwards, shoulders back and down. Might be that you can let the fingertips gently touch the toes, keeping the back straight, neck in line with spine, and we get a lovely stretch, nerve stretch through the backs of the legs. If it pulls too much, adjust the position, be honest with the boundaries of your body. Living your truth, Satya. Now start to belly breathe. As you breathe in, belly pushing out, drawing out without strain. And as you breathe out, drawing back in. And gently releasing, maybe letting the hands slide back up. Now we're going to relax down on our backs. You could have cushions under the back of the head if you want to, or under the knees or the feet. Just going to rest back in Shavasana for a few breaths here before we do the next position. Just resting, letting go. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you. Relaxing the breath without shaping the breath. Gently bending at the knees feet together, well through the right side. Just take a few breaths here and then push yourself up and come back to extending the legs in front of you. Feet are gently flexed. The legs now are hip width apart. Again, sit on a cushion if you need to. Shoulders back and down, drawing in the core without strain, relaxing. Focusing on a still point through drishti. I'm going to release the right. I'm going to bring a bend to the right knee, releasing. And you could either keep the leg here, or if you can, bring the foot over across. So we've got this little hook, and the sole of the foot is down to the ground. So if it doesn't work here, if it sort of rests a bit to the thigh, bring it on the inner aspect and we can work the twist from here. So there are some contraindications to twisting. Just read the brief to this video. Always read before you practice any of the recordings. And we're going to bring got the left arm coming over the right arm coming over the right leg here. I'm going to sweep round and just place the hands down. Can be a little bend to the right arm here and neck in line with spine. You might just want to look forwards, or you might want to turn towards the left shoulder. Keep the extended leg flexed at the foot. Breath is smooth in and out through the nostrils. And gently releasing the head, return through the head, releasing the leg. Just bend the knees here. Just have a little draw in, relaxing, chin to chest if you want to. And gently extending the legs again, ready for the opposite side. Gentle flexion to the feet. Releasing the left knee, hooking it across, or keep it on the inside, sole of the foot down. And then we're bringing the left arm over the left leg. And if the hands don't rest, maybe fingertips, if not the palms of the hands, you could just rest to a cushion into the twist and just think about the position of the head for your body. And we can bend this arm a little bit if we need to, get a lovely stretch through and around the shoulder blade. And I'm going to turn my head now to the right shoulder. Keep lifting through the spine, through the crown of the head. Breathing, noticing the belly moving as you breathe. And gently releasing the head if you've moved it, releasing the leg and the foot, just resting slightly back, rooting the back of the legs to the earth, relaxing, maybe rolling the legs like a wave, keep the chest lifted, maybe sliding through the heels. Keep the chest lifted, chin going into the front of the neck, knees projecting up and down. And bring yourself round to child pose. Gonna rest back. The arms you can bring by your sides, back of the hands down. Again, forehead to the earth or a cushion. I'm just gonna take a minute here. And gently releasing back to an upright seated position of your choice. Shoulders back and down, upright through the spine. Gaze soft to a still point. Allowing the breath to settle. Bringing the palms of the hands together in front of your heart, thanking your wonderful self for practicing yoga today. Affirming today, I'm refreshed and revitalized. Today is a wonderful day. Namaste.